This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Ducks will kick this deep to begin the game. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Give it to the back again. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Irish. Great connection there for 6 points.
Well, that's exactly how you want to get this game started. First drive of the game to get 6 points. That's going to get these Irish fans fired up. And you know, Touchdown Jesus is enjoying his view.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Briggs. He'll be tackled at the 21, and it's good work by the coverage team. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Paul. Tackle made after a solid gain. He'll spot the ball at the 31. The Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. Caught over the middle. It's Hunter. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
On the run here, lets it go. The sure hands. It's Bush. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to chuck it again. On the run here. Lets it go. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun, drops back, moves out of the pocket. Intercepted in the end zone. What?
Play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his back. He flips it to the back across the middle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The gain makes it second and medium. And now the running back's got it again. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. The tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Breaks free. Here he goes. The 10. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. fielded in the end zone. It's Briggs. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Ball handed off. Finding some room at the 25. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. No chance to catch him there.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still got it. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another first down. It seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Running back grabs it on the screen. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Powers through. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Receivers are bunched together. Looking to pass here on second down. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. He's looking to scramble. Powering through a tackle. Again, ripping through the defense. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. We've got a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Now they're running on the toss. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Love the call here to get the ball to the edge, give it to a talented, skilled player where he can get to the outside, find some room, and get a first down.
offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. Oh, the freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Briggs. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? The sure hands. It's Hunter. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Paul. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Nice execution here for the first down, and this is what they like to do. It doesn't necessarily have to be a big pass play to get this tempo kicked into gear, but here they come.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Bush. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. And the Ducks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Gets rid of it on the move. Finds his man. It's Paul. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
That's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do. We'll see how well they defend it.
Second down after that short completion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Spencer. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
You know, on a slant route, you'd like to see some big yards after the catch. But the defense has such tight coverage, there's just nowhere to go. It's a win for the defense, even though they gave up a completion.
Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Spencer. You make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14. And the Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Paul. Brought that at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Ducks.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Design quarterback run. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Good read here by the quarterback on the run-pass option. Makes the right read, just doesn't give his receiver a chance to make a play on the ball.
So second down after the incompletion. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Short connection to the tight end here.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. And the quarterback takes it and takes off as a design run.
Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. And he'll set up to throw.
On the move now. He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move.
He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Oregon.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Fights through the tackle. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, another first down run for Notre Dame. And, man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition and something I know they're very proud of.
You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down.
Looking to scramble.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. First down, looking to throw the ball.
Moves out of the pocket.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. Keeping it on the ground here. Running. Oh, it's another broken tackle. This is a determined running back just refusing to be brought down that time by the defense.
Yeah, the coaches told us that this guy's one of the hardest workers on the entire team, and you can see all that offseason work that he put in has paid off. That time, shaking free from those defenders and getting more positive yards.
Bought some time, now lets it go. Grabbed by the receiver. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Looks toward the sideline and finds the running back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Send the back in motion. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 4th down, they won't go for it. Out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points before halftime. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So they elect to send out the field goal unit trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half. And that one's straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. This is a squib kick picked up by one of the up men. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Smithers going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Turner trying to create good field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter, trying to make up this deficit. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to get the throw off.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Looking for some space. It's Hunter. It slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much much of a risk will they take to try to pick up? And looking for a big play here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
And the coverage team finally gets him, but a great return. You can see the elusive speed from the return man. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. First down. We're going to throw the football. Breaks free. It's a fumble. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
1st and 10 play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackled quickly at the 10, but now the offense really threatening to score.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. Wide receiver gets a shot on the ground here. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
Well, this is the danger when a defense gets too comfortable. Here they hone in on the action to one side, and the reverse catches them completely off guard for the big score. Great call by the offense to catch this defense napping.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Briggs. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. He escapes the pocket. He's hit as he throws it. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to it.
The pass ball is incomplete and tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Now, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
Short completion of the tight end. The defense will wrap them up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back.
On the move now.
He'll throw it now. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, I understand being down a couple of scores, it's 4th down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field.
They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's an out route. The catch made. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
That's big-time play by the wide receiver. He makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Wants to throw it. Caught over the middle. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
2nd down and goal. It's an option look. Touchdown, Notre Dame. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. And is intercepted. Short return tackle made at the 27. Personal takeaway.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big interception.
The Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down. Incompletion makes it 2nd down and 10 from the 27. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the route is on.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point splits the uprights. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Hunter. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On the run, he'll let it go. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here.
Oh, no, trapping back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here's the toss play now, running left. Headed for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Irish. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick off.
Bringing it out, it's Bush. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Moves out of the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Hunter. And he'll pick up the first down. Stopped at the 27. The Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
He breaks free. That run moves the ball across the 35. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And the Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion of the first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. The offense going with the hurry up. Second down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it, and they'll throw first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes the grab. It's Briggs.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Now someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a fourth down completion. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. Defense not pressing this time. First and goal, handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The Ducks come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Hunter. Touchdown, Ducks. They couldn't stop him there.
That's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
Point after, up and good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Working clock with the ground game. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. They'll try to run it with the option. Breaks into the clear. He's swarmed by the defense. One of those critical third down plays coming up. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Bootleg looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now. But I got to think, at third down, run the football. Just keep working that clock and enjoy the victory.
They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. Looking for a man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He makes the grab. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. They're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
Touchdown, Notre Dame. This offense really clicking.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Briggs. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pump over the middle. It's Briggs. They bring him down after a short gain there. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Paul. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Takes the handoff. It's Hunter. He's got the 1st down and still motoring. Breaks loose at the 40. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oregon. There was no catching him that time.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach. But, again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
And the extra point was up and good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. When he safely makes the recovery, the onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Fights off a defender. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the toss play. Leonard heads outside. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the stop, but it's a big play with 31.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seem to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down, but that is a crucial 1st down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout, I think, surprised a lot of people around the country.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.